What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we got to be talking about the Copa America final. Yes, I know Colombia versus Uruguay hasn't occurred yet. It's going to happen later tonight. But the thing is, Argentina went to the final. They beat Canada 2-0. And Argentina, I'm not going to lie, they haven't looked too impressive. They've not, in my opinion, they haven't been the best team in the tournament. They're probably top three still. They they are lacking something, and I feel like the something is very obvious. Lionel Messi, who's many people's goes just like me, I think he's the best footballer, greatest footballer to ever play, to be honest. And I think that he hasn't been elite in this tournament. Yes, his playmaking has still been good, but he's lacked the finishing edge, and that's not like Messi. But I feel like in the big game, Messi's got to step up, and I think he can deliver. And if they want to win another tournaments, it's not all about talent. You know, Messi's got all the talent, but Messi and this Argentine squad, I'm not gonna lie, these guys are probably the best at execution. They know how to execute, and they did not know how to do that earlier in Messi's career. Like when it comes to the big game, they didn't execute at all. You know, the moment would get to them, and these guys are different, man. It's probably their veteran leader. You know, with Messi, even Di Maria. They got vets like Otamendi. I feel like they're gonna execute in the final. They're gonna play better, but it seems like these guys have just like strolled through the tournament. Like it's been kind of frustrating at times for Argentina. You know, we're saying frustrating, but there's still another final, which is kind of funny. But if you've been watching the games, you know, Argentina, it's like the moments, they have moments, but throughout the course of the game, they haven't been as impressive as in the World Cup or even 2021 Copa America. You know, they weren't too impressive in that either, but I mean, to be honest, they weren't the favorites in that Copa America. When they meet Brazil, a lot of people had Brazil, but they're the favorites now. They haven't really been doing it, but they're doing it. It sounds weird, but Messi, I feel like he's got to play better. But the guys who are stepping up, which is great, is Alvarez and Lautaro. They have been getting the goals. They have been very important. Without these guys, I don't know if Argentina scores um, like 2 goals a game. They might get one, but you know these guys have been carrying the load so far. Messi has been feeding these guys, but you know, in other tournaments, like Lautaro wasn't that good in the World Cup. In the Copa America before, I don't think Alvarez was playing a big part. And it's just nice to see these guys scoring. And we can't like not talk about Emi Martinez, who has been absolutely huge for Argentina. Literally, this guy is probably the best penalty saver I've seen like ever. Like no joke. Like this guy, it literally feels like a 50-50 when you're taking the penalty. It's not supposed to be a 50-50. It's supposed to be like a 78, you know, like 22 when you're taking the penalty. Something like that, like an 80-20. But Emi Martinez, he's been incredible. But it's not just the penalties. He's been asked to do a lot more. I feel like the center backs haven't been too solid, and Emi Martinez is making big save after big save, and these guys are getting a lot more clean sheets than they deserve, and that just is a testament to him. He's probably a top five goalie, man, maybe even top three, and he's been huge for Argentina. And the thing is, he'll probably have to be huge again because Uruguay they're an efficient machine, you know. And then Colombia can't stop scoring. So you know, if teams like Canada and even like Peru and stuff like that are getting good chances at Argentina, I'm assuming that these guys will too. So Emi Martinez is going to be called into action. The center backs will, and then and not just that, I feel like these teams match their intensity too. And I don't want to be pessimistic about Argentina. Like I want them to win the Copa America, but they haven't been too impressive. Let's be honest. They've been moonwalking this. They've just been like sleepwalking to a final, France like, but they have been better than France offensively because the moments have actually come for them. You know. But this is gonna be a tough game. The winner of this is gonna be a very tough task, and Colombia, Uruguay, regardless who it is, Messi has to step up in this game. Let's be honest, because I feel like they could shut off Lautaro or Alvarez, maybe even a Di Maria. But Di Maria has a great track record in finals, so who knows if he comes up clutch again. But I think Messi, we need to see like the Messi we saw against Netherlands, where he was out for blood. You know, like Messi in that Netherlands game, a lot of people were saying he was Maradona like. He was playing a little dirty. He was playing tough, He scored a goal, got an assist, and let the other team know about it. And I'm not saying we need to see all of this, but I'm saying we need to see the intensity because Lionel Messi, it's a final. It's a one-off. Come on, it's a one-off. Messi, if you're is Messi's locked in for a one-off, you're telling me he can't win it? Come on, it's Lionel Messi, man. I think he can. I think they might. But I think Messi, Alvarez, all these guys. I mean Martinez, Lautaro, Di Maria, even guys like DePaul, just they gotta do their role and they gotta execute as best as they can if Argentina wants to win another trophy. And the thing is, if Argentina wins this trophy, they're probably a top three team in international team history. That's the thing. Because that Spanish team, in the 2010s, cool. All right. But then we got Brazil way back in the 1960s. These guys are up with them because let's be honest, everybody else has been like they win, then they don't win, then they might win. But this will be a dynasty. It would be considered a dynasty. It would be legit, very impressive on Messi's resume. I'm not gonna lie. And if Messi is finished, which I hope he isn't, because I live in America, man. I want to see this guy like ball out in 2026. But if he is, this would be a fire way to what I'm saying, like bow out, and you could retire then. But Lionel Messi, can he show up? Can Alvarez show up? And I think Argentina is going to need some big time performances. But who do you guys see winning? Do you think Argentina can win? Who do you think's winning tonight? Also, Colombia or Uruguay? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and see y'all in the next one. Peace.